What's up, everyone? My name is Alex, and today we're going to make your life a whole lot easier. We're going to give you some trades that we've already got planned, and on top of that, we're going to give you some overall market context that you should understand because it's very important. So, before we even get into our top trades for the day, you kind of need to understand the market, okay? And first off, the first thing you need to know is that we're up 25 points. VIX is barely down, it's actually up from where it left off at yesterday. And then dollar is break even, right? It's not even really down here at this point. So you got a bearish divergence in the dollar and VIX, yet market's up 25 points on low volume. That's pretty much a formula for disaster there. Now, I'm not saying like a disaster as in we're going to drop, a crazy amount, but we definitely got a lot of selling pressure here, and you definitely do not want to be bullish here, okay? Now, what if the market goes up? Are you going to be like, Alex, you idiot, you should have been bullish? No, absolutely not. Okay, that's my plan. That's my rules here, right? When you got bearish divergence here, you got low volume on the way up. There's no reason to be bullish. It can be bullish, but we're not going to be. So that's my plan here on the market. We got lots of selling pressure there. Just imagine a big, fat grizzly bear here sitting on top of this flat seat of market freaking complacency here at the top here. So that's what we got here for the market. Selling pressure, bearish divergence, and we're definitely not bullish on it today. But you guys know overall we're very bullish, but at this level we are not. Okay, so keep that in mind today. That gives your shorts more power, gives them a higher chance to win today just because of that bearish pressure, right? Which brings us into some of our bearish shorts today. We've got Peloton puts, MongoDB puts, and Coop puts. Now these are our top three, but we've got some other trades planned for today as well, but not really planned, but they're just ideas that we're on the lookout for because they can take place at any moment. So we've got Crowd here on the board, we've got SPLK here on the board, and we've got mRNA here on the board. Okay, so these are six stocks that we're watching out for today. Obviously, these are our top three, and I'll explain our top three trades in detail here today. Okay, so Peloton, guys, it's been a very awkward stock lately. Okay, with that being said, though, the chances are increasing every single day that it's finally going to correct. Okay, so it's had that complacency for like 3 days straight, right? Typically, we would expect it to drop lower. If you remember last week on this day, we were expecting a possible dump off. Okay, it dumped at the open, but it recovered there. Okay, so we left it alone after that, and now we're back on it. Okay, now look, I hate trades like this where you don't nail the first day, but sometimes it happens. You're a day or two early. Does that mean you're wrong? Guys, there's people who are years early. They invest. They're 5 fucking years early on something, right? So to be 1 or 2 days early, you can never be too mad at yourself, right? So if Peloton does end up dropping today, or even tomorrow, right? That's not a bad call. We're just a little early, and so we're still expecting this to come here today. We're expecting an 8% correction down to 152 is what I've calculated. And yeah, that's kind of the plan here for today. First trade, Peloton puts. Now, once again, we're not going to rush it. We're not going to just go balls to the wall here for no reason. We want to see confirmation. We want to see what we've planned take place. Like you want to see it present itself first, and then you want to get in. That's how you make sure you're actually in a good trade there. Okay, so look, if that didn't convince you there, you got 3 days outside the Bollinger Band. Now, everyone knows how the Bollinger Band works, right? 90% of price action typically is supposed to be in between these lines. Basically, it's a mathematical formula that calculates these, and that's the upper band of resistance, where typically you're not supposed to be outside of it. You are outside of it, but that's just one of the things here, and I explain that because everyone knows the Bollinger Bands is super simple, super easy. You got a lot of other bearish factors here, and once again, you've had a colossal run-up, which is pretty much due for a pullback. So, at the end of the day, even if Peloton doesn't drop today, at least you're pretty much on the right side of the equation. You definitely don't want to be bullish at this point. I shoot myself in the foot if it freaking spikes out higher here today. But once again, I'm willing to play those chances, right? Because we know you got a much greater chance of the downside here today. And once again, I've already calculated a drop down to 152 here at some point here in the next couple days is what we're planning. Okay, so with that being said, that's enough about Peloton. Okay, you either like it or you don't. We totally understand if you don't like this trade because it's been an awkward one. But once again, every day is just increasing the chances to finally correct itself there. So that's your first and our top trade for the day. Next trade we got MDB. Now this one's been on a colossal run up. One thing I like about MDB is it has already started dropping, which is a good signal. Okay, it's a little more confirmed here at this point. You got so much bearish pressure on this chart. Once again, that colossal run up from 270 up to 400, and now yeah, it's pulled back 20 points, but 20 points is nothing in relation to 120, right? So we still got more downside here. We like our chances here on this one, and we'll be shorting MDB likely as well today on a bounce. That's your second trade for the day. Third and final trade we're looking at today is going to be coop puts, like I said. And so you got a bull flag here, but you failed to break out past the bull flag about 6 or 7 times. Now watch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 7 failed breakout attempts. Of course it can break through, right? But look, if it continues to fail to break out, we're just going to keep banging against that wall. We're just going to keep shorting it when we get there. Okay, so that'll be our plan today. Looking for some kind of short here. If it breaks past here on good volume, we'll leave it alone though, okay? But otherwise, if it's a weak move here, we're going to be shorting coop for a bearish continuation today. And that's your third trade for the day. Once again, I like all 3 of these here. But we're just going to see which one is playing out the best. Whichever one plays out the best, that's going to be the one we take. And with that being said, I want to show you some other ideas we've got planned. Now, I'm not trying to overwhelm you, but we've just got so many ideas, and if I got it planned and it's on my board, might as well help you out and let you know as well, okay? Okay, and actually, last thing about coop, guys, I always think it's common sense to point this out, but you always have some guy in the comments like, Alex, oh my god, we didn't short it, and so just, it can also be, a breakout to the upside, right? If the volume is nice to the upside, that's going to be a bullish breakout, but for now, our mindset is to the bear side, right? Because it's failed 7 times. But nonetheless, if we did get a spike here, it could be to the upside as well. So we'll be ready to go either way there, which is a nice trade because it lets you go either way, right? But once again, if it's a weak volume breakout, then I'm just going to leave it alone, but you do whatever you want to do, okay? So Crowdstrike, now this one been on a colossal run up, and we like this one as well. Now, from the top, it's only down about, 7 points. So this huge downside here, if you take a look at the chart, okay, let me show you this. It's up crazy from 170 up to 220, 230. Okay, so more downside. You got the top end of the Bollinger Band. You got a lot of bearish pressure here in the market. It has got that bearish pressure, right? So, we're looking for this one to possibly dump off, right? But once again, I'm not gonna go looking for it, or I'm not gonna, be sitting here all day going like, oh my god, please drop crowd. If it starts dropping, if I notice it happens, and I'll be ready, and I'll be ready to jump on that, right? So that's what I mean with these ideas. We're just waiting for them if they present themselves. We're not forcing them, but these are our top 3 trades. These are our top 3 ideas besides our trades, okay? SPOK, we're looking for a bearish continuation today. This is very possible that we drop here on SPOK today. Won't even be surprised if it's somewhat of a dump off. So we like this pyramid scheme. You guys know about our pyramid formula. So, it's very possible we'll get a bearish continuation here in SPOK. And then mRNA, the almighty vaccine stock here, so oversold, guys. It's actually, crazy how it's dumped off from 180 down to 120 because that bubble popped. It popped. Okay, but what you'll know about bubbles and when they pop is it's already corrected about 41%, I believe it was. It's in my notebook here somewhere. It's down about 35 or 41%, I forget. And so typically any bubble that pops, it's never going to pop more than about 35 to 41%. 35 to 41% is pretty much that bubble zone where that's the max that it drops typically. So it's basically in this bottom zone here based off our calculations that unlikely to continue crashing here at this point. So we're kind of looking at getting in mRNA calls here soon. And so if we notice it bottom out, which kind of is actually in the pre-market so far, we will not hesitate to actually jump on those calls. And the beauty about this bubble that popped here in mRNA is that I can actually reverse quite a bit because if you take a look at Tesla, when this bubble popped here after the stock split, look at that bubble. It pops. Look how freaking fast that shoots up, right? It shoots up like crazy. And so that's what you'll notice about bubbles is they can also pick themselves back up extremely quickly because they are these bubble stocks. So look, if this actually does bottom out here, kind of like we've calculated, this could be an absolutely ridiculous trade where you'll just see mRNA shoot up to 130, 140 possibly by the end of the week. And that'll make you a rich man, guys, if our calculations are spot on. Once again, the only thing is, and the only reason I don't put this as our top 3 trade today because the question is that going to happen today? And we're not sure. It could drag on till tomorrow or the next day. So look, it's a iffy trade, and if we could call that, that would be freaking incredible. Okay, once again, that would be phenomenal to see my calculations come to light here. But once again, I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to make a video dedicated to this trade because let's just be honest. When you're trying to chase things that aren't there, that, let's just be honest. 99% of traders can't call the bottom on mRNA. Why should I try to be that 1%? Obviously, I have a better chance than most people to call that, and I've already pretty much am making this call here. But nonetheless, you don't want to be that 1% guy who's always saying the market's going to crash today, the market's going to crash. Because people get pissed off about that because, I don't know, guys, just I don't want to be on that side, okay? I don't want to be the side, hammering that cause. You know what I mean? Okay, so anyways, enough of that. Those are our top 3 trades. These are some additional ideas I want you to be aware of, and guys, that's a lot planned for this Monday. Hopefully it's not overwhelming, but I just want to give you as many good ideas as possible, and those are all of our ideas. Crowd, like I said, this is that top level, so we'll probably be looking to short it here. So look, you can take these as trade ideas. I mean, it's up to you, okay? I know our course members, this is going to help them a lot because they actually know what they're doing. If you're a little clueless, maybe, I don't want to sound too rude, but like, maybe you're not so experienced, you don't really know exactly what you're doing, I'd take it easy and I'd focus on our top 3 today for sure, okay? But nonetheless, guys, those are our top 3 trades, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope we make use of them, and I think it's going to be a good week. So let's kick this week off right. If you got any questions, let me know down below. And by the way, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, alright guys, you can schedule a call down below. The link is going to be in the description. I'll also leave it in the comment section, and I'm looking forward to talking to a lot of you guys. A lot of you guys are already scheduling, so excited, really excited to see, and talk to some of you guys and help you guys out in any way I can over 20 minutes. But with that being said, guys, reach out to me if you need any help. These are our plans. This is our plan, and that's what we got going this week. So let's make it a great week. Let me know how you do. Remember, the trading contest is open to everyone. All you gotta do is just simple little video. You record the trade, and then you can just send it into our email. You'll be entered in, and you got really low competition here since we're a small channel, so you got really good chances to win. Okay, so let's grind it out. Let's keep working, and this new year's about to start, so be ready. All right. Drop a like if you haven't already, guys, on the video, because you guys know that helps out the channel, obviously. And then make sure to subscribe if you're not already, because we do videos like this all the time. So hope this helps you, and let's make it a great week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.